Okay. Where were you? I called. Leticia said you were out.
Yeah, I went to the police station. There's a tap on the phone.
My line?
All of them.
That's not good, is it, Jason? What if the wrong person calls?
Everyone I want to protect knows not to. Everyone else, it doesn't matter. But look, if you want to call me, except on my cell phone, you have to be careful what you say.
I was at the hospital.
I know you were. I've had a tail on Dr. Jones since the night Michael disappeared.
I'm not sure he has him, Jason. He seemed really surprised, and if he does, I warned him, and I blew everything.
No, I made sure Dr. Jones can't run. If he's got Michael, he'll tell me where. But Carly, if you're right, and he's not the kidnapper, you can't get in the way. You can't go behind my back. You can't act on your own. You're scared, and scared people make mistakes, and Michael can't afford any.
Aren't you scared?
That's why I have to be careful. Look, I've been afraid for Robin sometimes and Sonny, but they can defend themselves. They can scream, they can fight, she can take her medication, whatever. But Michael can't do anything except wait for me to find him. Now, if I think about that too long, I will go crazy, and then I won't be able to do Michael any good at all.
Why don't you hate me?
Because I let it happen just as much as you. I let you go without guards.
Do you feel like there's a ball of ice inside of you? And if we don't find Michael, it's just gonna spread until you freeze from the inside out?
We'll find him.
That's what Bobby says, but somehow when you say it, I believe you. I know we will.
Hello. Hey, oh, wait. Hold it. Ah. Sit. So you want to tell me what the hell's going on?
You know.
The child is not here. Carly told me he was missing. She showed up at my office. She was screaming all these accusations. Obviously, she has you believing that I took him, too. Is this just another excuse for you to get back at me? Jason, I have never understood this. I mean, I never gave you anything but the finest care, and you treat me like some kind of mortal enemy. And somehow or another, Carly has convinced you that I'm a threat, first to her, now to the baby. She knows. She hates me. There is no way that I would ever kidnap a child, and she knows that.
Nothing.
All right, check the floors and the ceilings. Make sure there's no hidden access to an attic or basement, and check outside for an entrance to a cellar.
Do you honestly think that I would leave an infant unattended in a cellar? You are out of your mind.
Where's Michael?
Why don't you ask your competition? I mean, that's the way you guys do business, right? You kidnap each other's children, and then you threaten to kill them until you get what you want. I mean, I warned every single person that would listen to me that you were dangerous to that child, but they didn't listen to me. No, they were busy protecting the rights of the father, and they didn't have time to worry about Michael. No, no, no. And he has got a right to live, to grow up. And now, man, God knows what's going to happen now. Not that you would care about it, of course. I mean, why are you searching for Michael? Is it because Carly asked you? Because obviously you don't feel, you're not going to feel for a child, are you, JC boy?
You're lying. You know where he is. And one way or another, you're gonna tell me. Oh, you're right, Dr. Jones. I never liked you. All the time you were giving me your finest care. You acted like I was something broken you couldn't fix. You didn't answer my questions. You didn't listen to what I wanted. You talked to the quartermains like I wasn't even in the room. You were my teacher. You taught me what it was to be brain damaged. Then Carly met you, fell in love, which I really never got. And she got pregnant. And you decided the kid was yours. And when Carly said that you weren't the father, you went off like she stole something and you wanted it back. Michael's not an it. He's a person. He doesn't belong to you. You're not his owner. You're not his father. You have no right to take him from the people who love him. That would be me and Carly. Look at me. Your diagnosis is wrong, Dr. Jones. Oh, I can feel. I can hate. 'Cause I hate you. Where's Michael?
Police! Somebody move!
Thank God. They just broke in my house and they assaulted me. You've got to arrest him and he's got a gun.
Who?
What do you mean, Jason? He just threatened me with it.
Well, then we'll have to search him, Morgan. Put your hands on the table.
You won't find anything.
You never know. He's right. There's nothing.
But then he's got it.
Are you carrying a gun, sir? Yeah, you want me to take it out?
Nice and slowly. You carrying a permit?
He's a licensed bodyguard, Taggart.
Everything seems to be in order.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? They just broke in my house. They assaulted me.
Well, in that case, we're going to need a statement, Doctor. Maybe you can walk me through the place, point out any damage that's been done. Taggart, question Mr. Morgan. The rest of you, outside.
You honestly think they're going to wait on you?
They're not going anywhere without Morgan. Can I see the rest of the house now, Doctor?
You find anything? This house isn't that big. Garcia can't keep him busy that long. Any signs that Jones may have the kid?
You couldn't get a warrant to search this place yourself.
On whose word? Yours? So Dr. Jones doesn't like you. Neither does anybody else. Doesn't mean he took the kid.
So what are you doing here?
Garcia said Dr. Jones was acting strange about the kid the other day, so we figured we'd take a shot. At least we can cross him off the suspect list. Listen, Anger Boy, you did good this time. But next time you want to help your kid out, stay the hell out of our way.
Well, anything?
Nothing. Mr. Morgan is refusing to talk as usual. Can we arrest him now? A couple months from now, you're gonna wish you were never born.
A couple of months.
Well, it'll take at least that long to bring the case to trial. Prior to that, we're going to have to do a detailed search of your residence for corroborating evidence. And of course, we're going to have to get you to speak with the assistant district attorney regarding the case.
I don't want to pursue this case.
This is an open shut case. You can put him away.
I want to leave town to start my life over, all right? That's my priority. Plus, this man has had his son kidnapped. He's entitled to a little bit of leeway.
Well, Mr. Morgan, you're free to go. But if you ever come near Dr. Jones or his residence again, I will make sure that you are charged and convicted.
Why don't you quit worrying about his house and concentrate on finding Michael?
Well, there's two ways to handle this. We could file an incident report, which will go into Mr. Morgan's file. Or we can just forget this ever happened.
As long as you can keep Jason away from me, I see no need to file official paperwork, all right? I just want to get on with my life.